It's time, man. It's time. I feel the rhythm in my bones. I can feel the music going through my blood. I can feel the bump of the Rockstar kicking in. Get some of that. You've been waiting for it a little too long. I am happy to... Damn, that Immortal gave him quite the heal, didn't it? I am happy to say it's Rockstar Day. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing sensational. Oh. I'm not doing too bad, especially because I'm in here jamming with the Rockstar. One of my favorite skulls, going way back to the old early access days when Rockstar was a rare skull and was the best thing you could find for speedruns back in the day, because it was rare, but as powerful as a unique. We kind of knew all the way back then that this character was a little bit overtuned, maybe just a little bit on the strong side, you know. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, sir. Oh, get over there. Ah, I bumped my head into a rock. Look at that. I rocked when I should have rolled. Oh, don't do that, sir. No, he used to be rare way back when. He was like the best thing for doing speed runs. He was just an insane character, all things considered. He was quite ridiculous. Yeah, let's drop those there and just give you something to think about, sir. Give you something to worry about. I don't want to accidentally trigger the music too early. I'm saving that for the adventurer fight coming up in the next main room. But I'm not opposed to... Sir? Alright, I'll do that then. I'm not opposed to dropping an amp on you. I am not opposed to dropping some amps. I do have to wait for the cooldowns now though, which is annoying, but it's okay because we're going to spend ages in the shop picking out... Ooh. No. Picking out... Ooh. No. What we're going to use to dismantle this... Ooh. Approaching death again. A poisonous approaching death Rockstar run. Oh, the present. Always worth taking in the first shop. 252 is below the selling cost of any item, so you'll always be able to at the very least sell whatever's in the box back and get some profit. Assassin's Dagger is not that bad for crit rate. Rockstar doesn't get attack speed bonuses though. I'm kind of tempted to sell it and just get the money, because I do like to get me some money. Let's roll it at... No, I don't really want any of that. No, I don't really want any of that. Could take some golden whip. Get hit, get crit. 15% more money. Also get my 2 treasure, get a little bit of revenge. And you know what? The whip is kind of cool. I like the whip. I know a lot of folks out there maybe are a bit indifferent to the whip. They don't really care. I like the whip. Aha! I can break this. I can take this, I should say, and trade that over. Give me the mummy. Give me that. Bam, there we go. We got ourselves the mummy. And in all of that time, look, we managed to get our amps back. So 2 things are going to happen here. I'm going to trigger her into teleporting away. We're going to slam. We're going to drop all of this. We're going to slam her again. We're going to trigger the band, and she's going to die. Just like that. Give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. What do we got over here? Honestly, Prayer of Grace would be pretty good. Getting Mana Cycle is just really, really nice. But we do need ourselves some bones. I might keep an eye out for cooldown stuff moving forward. Just to help out with, you know, speeding things up, you know. You understand. Alright, that was kind of close. I need to get rid of you. Die, sir. No. Until we get some, like, beefier damage items, it's not that he's like, slow damage, but it's not as insane as you're probably accustomed to. Rockstar does not start crazy busted like you might think. Some folks have spread some rumors about the Rockstar, claiming that he is Out of the gate, amazing. He's good out the gate, but he's not broken. Ooh. Ooh. No. 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 I might take the charred Yamada, though. I might take that for a little bit, just to, I don't know, squeeze a bit of extra damage out. We can always sell it later. There's no reason not to take something that's sitting in front of us, right? Oh. An early Dunkar Knight. You'll love to see it. I love an early Dunkar Knight. Mostly because it means I'd have to deal with a late Dunkar Knight, which is terrible to deal with. If I drop that there, is that going to kill you? It better. Now I'm going to drop these two here. Looks like it did. That slam does so much damage. Give me a second. I'm just going to swap out. I need to get some more cooldown damage. There we go. I'm trying to sit on just Rockstar when I really should be swapping back and forth and getting the swap out of Rock. His swap is really nice. It's basically just a jumping version of his slam that we've already got. Climax, right? It's called Climax? Yeah. It's just an extra Climax. Genie! Thank you for your noble sacrifice, Mr. Genie. No. What are we gonna do then? Abyssal Virus is funny. Don't really want it though. Sphinx Eye is also kind of funny. Don't want it though. Don't really want to buy some more health right now. I want my money to go towards some damage increases. Ooh. Okay, we're not really... I mean... Something? Ooh, Inner Flame is worth it. Yes. Yes. Inner Flame. Thank you. I just need something that's going to... No, perish. Something that's going to help. No, I tell you what, we're going to swap into that. See, there we go. Inner Flame is active. Inner Flame active. We love Inner Flame. Get the chest. Make sure we pick up the chest. I don't want any comments telling me that I missed the chest. I really shouldn't have used that on them. I should have saved it. That's okay. We can do one of these. Ow. There we go. Get a combo. Big damaging combo from the Rockstar. Oh. Bam. Just like that. Just like that. I love watching Rockstar do what he does. I love it. And we have the band ready. I had to make sure I didn't waste the band. The band is on a pretty decent cooldown. And you got to be on Rockstar for the cooldown to come off. It doesn't just cool down on its own. It's a bit like Champion. You need to actually be on the character for it to do what it does. Let me drop some amps on you right there. I'm not going to trigger the band just yet. I know using all of the amps too early is a problem, but I just really don't want to waste any time here. Stun him. Get the band going. The band does a lot more if you've got the amp out. There we go. Does a lot more with the amps out, but if I can use the amps in phase 1 to speed 3, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be like optimal with it. What do we got? We've got Justice Serve, we've got the Ant's Gratitude, the Seed. Oh, these all suck, dude. They're not really... They're not amazing. I might take the Gold Incense or maybe the Bone of Time. I don't really... Man, I did say I wanted some Mana Cycle, and this gives me my swap cooldown stuff so I can worry about less Mutant if I want to get swapping in and out. Yeah, you know, let's take some Bone of Time. We'll take Bone of Time, we'll move on out. We'll go deal with the problem of choosing our dark abilities. Why am I... Hello? Hello? Is it happening? Dude, not again. Not again. I'm sick and tired of this happening specifically. Why? Why is it happening again? But you know what? It's fine. I can just boot up the game again. Let me get back in here. It's going to put me in the... I'm back at the fight against Jigs. Okay. Sometimes it, like, goes forward and I would be put back where the darker bit... It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's just do this again. Get through it real quick. We'll just fight him again. Start with Skul. Swap into Rockstar. I'm going to drop all my amps down just to get the initial phase out of the way again, I guess. Let me just kill him. Should swap out and get ready to summon the band now and get rid of phase 2 nice and quick. Now, while I take care of this, some news. I found out today via Twitter that the voice actor Tom Kane, who did Professor Utonium in the Powerpuff Girls... Oh, that's big damage. You want to use the amp during the band, like I said, but it's fine if you don't, because just one amp is enough to kill Yeggs. Let me get what I've got quickly here. Justice served, gratitude, seed, scab. Nah. Even killing him again, this stuff is not very good. The bone of time dropped again, though. I might just... Gold incense burner, though. But then, I do want... The mana cycle and the swap cooldown stuff is just too important. It's too good. Yeah, we'll just take this again. Professor Utonium passed away, which is... damn awful. All of the childhood favorites are slowly disappearing. It's kind of arse, and it's doing it again. All right, let me boot up again. Let me do it again. I'll do it again. You think I won't do it again? You think I haven't been stuck in a time loop before? I'll do it again. You think I will do it again? I'm back. Look, we're back in again. Professor Utonium passing away sucks. He did so many voices from just like the 90s through the 2000s. He was like a big part of childhood. His voice is like iconic as hell, dude. Get rid of phase 1 Yeggs again. Just dodge the rocks. There we go. Do it again. Do it again. Get rid of him. Swap out the little skull. Get ready of him again. Update on the puppy front, actually. I talked about this a little bit over on stream, but I've got even more news on this. So the last litter of puppies that we had one puppy left. We lost one, but the other is okay. Finally at the point where we can start selling it, and we had an owner lined up. Put a deposit down, the whole 9 yards. We've been calling the puppy Piggy the whole time, but she wants to call it Barbie. So we've been calling the puppy Barbie. Hang on, justice served. Hence gratitude on this. Nah. The Bone of Time is here, though. Wait, the Bone of Time is pretty good. We might take the Bone of Time, though. No. Forget the Gold Incense. Bone of Time. Mana cycle, swap cooldown. Yeah, do that. We'll take the Bone of Time. The puppy called Barbie. The lady was going to pick her up in about a week's time from now after we took her in for her, next batch of vaccinations and stuff like that, and while she gets things sorted out. But her husband had a car accident. Everyone's okay, though, but it's put them way further back financially. Car accident's pretty nasty. The car is in a mess. I have to restart again. It's crashing again. I just have to... Man... This is ridiculous. I need to reinstall the game. I need to just outright reinstall the game, or just delete all my add-ons and, restart everything, but... We'll finish this. We'll finish this for now. Surely we're getting through him this time. But we'll finish this, and then I'll do it all before the next video and hopefully sort it all out. Rockstar, amps, get rid of phase 1, get past the eggs. Gotta get out of here. Yep. Just die. So she can't take the puppy anymore. She was going to use Barbie as a service dog that she would take to old folks' homes and the disabled and all that kind of stuff, and have it as a therapy dog that she could take in and, cheer someone up on a bad day kind of thing, which was really... By the way, you want to use the amp during the band as much as you can, but I was using it beforehand to get through phase 1 a bit quicker. It doesn't matter. Optimal isn't a big point here. But it's a shame that Barbie's not going to be a service dog at this rate, because... Justice served, and gratitude... No, Gold Incense. Bone of Time is here again, though. I'm so glad the Bone of Time... It doesn't matter how many times I kill this dude. Bone of Time is going to be the way to go. Mana cycle, 0.5 swap time. I can get rid of my mutant, or I don't need to worry that much about it, but Inner Fire is pretty damn good. I might just keep Inner Fire the whole time. Encourage me to swap some more. One mutant, one Bone of Time is great. But yeah, no, we have to find a new owner for little Barbie now, although we're calling her Piggy again. We're just reversing back on it, and we have to find someone else for her. Because otherwise, I'm stuck with another dog. It's doing it again! Dude, Dude, spare me. Spare me. You know, fine, whatever. I'm rebooting it again. One last time. Forgive me, I must go all out one last time. Next thing, actually, I was going to talk about Subnautica 2. I understand that Subnautica 2 is out in early access. I've seen many people talking about it. Believe me, I know. And folks asking about when I'm going to play it. I mentioned in the previous video, I'm not going to touch it during early access because the game's going to abruptly stop. There's stuff that's unfinished. I can't finish the story. I can't see everything or do everything. And I'm the kind of person where, like, a game like Subnautica, for me... Get through phase 1 real quick. Subnautica for me is more about the journey and actually getting to, like, some form of conclusion and experiencing everything and going in and out of it and stopping and waiting and seeing more in, like, a year or two's time when they finish more of it. That's exhausting. It's too much time. I'd rather go in and experience it all at once instead of, you know, back and forth, going back here and there. But I saw there was a lot of controversy about the EULA agreement stuff. There's a new silly argument about not being able to kill the creatures. There's all sorts of things going on with the game right now, and I'd rather just wait until early access is over and take a look at the game when it's more or less done. Bone of Time, though. Bone of Time. Gold Incense. It's pretty good. Bone of Time, though, like I said, the having Mutant and the 0.5 second swap cooldown thing is just, it's too good. I'm gonna have to take that again. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll move on. But no, for all of you asking about Subnautica 2, that's just kind of where I am right now. I'll just wait until early access is finished and then play the game, you know, kind of all in one go when it's finished and ready. Please load me in. Please load me in. It's not going to load me in, is it? Oh, also, I have a literal clown next door, currently, like, tearing down the conjoining fence between our property and his, because he's got to get, like, a shipping container full of property stuff. I don't know, probably a literal mini circus inside that thing. I don't know, but there's, like, an actual, like, clown. He moved to Australia from America a few years ago, and he's been living in Taz for a while. Moved in next door, like, he has a card and everything. He is an actual clown who performs at parties. And he's been doing a lot of work next door with, like, heavy machinery and stuff, like digging up where the fence was and removing all of the pickets and things like that. It's been very loud, so it's been restricting what I can do video-wise a little bit. I have to do it kind of within the time frame where he's not having that work done, but it's been, like, from morning until very late afternoon, so I don't have the most amount of time the last couple of days. If you hear anything in the back, that's my bad. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, is it? It's just not gonna... It's not gonna let me in. It's just... I'm just gonna sit here and it's just not moving. It's completely stuck. I could reboot it again, but there's only so many ways I can beat Yeggs. There's only so many strategies I can employ with Rockstar in order to fight Yeggs. And there's only so many bones of time I can pick up, so... I mean... I'm kinda stuck. It's kind of ironic that I'm talking about a literal clown next door. I kind of feel a bit silly myself right about now, sitting here, waiting for the game to load in the next area so I can go and fight the sisters and upgrade my Rockstar and make a build that kind of... I was hoping that maybe I could make a build with high cooldown and have it still manage to keep approaching death at 30% amp. Would be really nice. But no, I'm not going to get that, am I? It's going to get in my way. I'm going to have to start the game again, reinstall it. I was kidnapped by mimes recently. They did unspeakable things to me. Okay, but with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I've got to go fix this up and, I don't know, do whatever I can to make this right. I hope you guys enjoyed Yggdrasil and the Bone of Time. I'll see you all again next time. Man, that's loud. Have a good one.